Hail the Blyzzrd.
I don't care how I feel. I ignore it. Ignore how you feel.
But what's a great metal band, but with a really horrible band?
I love the band, but that has got to be one of the dumbest names I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, someone spilled water in my fat bag of weed.
Some bands that are canceled now and shit.
Fuck metal.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Blyzzrd interviews. Today, we're outside the Fillmore in Philadelphia. We're here at the Decibel Metal and Beer Fest, and we're here with members of Vicious Blade. How are you guys feeling today?
Feeling great.
Fantastic. Yeah, excellent, excellent. So I'm going to go over everybody's names so that everybody's familiar with, and just say what was the last thing you were listening to today.
I'm Clarissa, and last thing I was listening to was our set list in the gym today, going over our songs so I don't fuck them up tomorrow.
Excellent, excellent.
Jeff, last thing I heard today was Smooth Operator.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the last thing I heard today. So.
Nice, all right.
I'm Eric. I was listening to Kendrick Lamar at the gym earlier. So.
All right, GNX?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
GNX is good, though. I dig it.
Yeah. More of an older Kendrick.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. All right, so you guys are opening up day 2 of the Decibel Metal and Beer Fest here, with headliners being Exodus and Demolition Hammer. What does it mean to you guys to be opened up for such legendary thrash metal bands? I'll start with you.
Pretty everything, really. Like, it's an honor to be opening up for these, like, legends that are huge influences for us and that are, like, the originators of this style and genre of music. So it's like, yeah, it's just a huge honor, and we are, like, beyond stoked to be here and to be opening for these bands. So
Incredible.
Yeah, honored, excited, nervous. We're gonna have a lot of fun though.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Demolition Hammer in particular, I remember hanging out in my buddy's van listening to cassettes when we were kids, and, like, just, it's awesome. If you told young Eric that I'd be playing with them, I'd be like, wow. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm psyched.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is also going to be your guys' So last year, you guys put out your debut release, Relentless Force, off of Decibel Records. How's the reception been so far from the release?
oh, amazing. Like, it's been pretty much like nothing but positive feedback, and we're just super grateful for that. Like, you know, ever since this band started, like, everything we've been putting out has been really positive and really good. You know, of course, like, there's always going to be some negative shit, but for the most part, it's been very positive and everybody's digging it, and we are just, like, really stoked about that because we were really happy with what we did and, you know, the finished product. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very excited that people are excited about it.
It's very fulfilling to see that.
Yeah, it's exciting to us that, like, people are really, really excited.
Fantastic.
I'm good. I don't have anything more to add.
Nah, it's
Psyched about it.
just the reception's just been over the top from the underground metal
Yeah,
community.
just take your hobby and, like, people to care about what you're doing, you know, and it's, like, it's badass. Oh, yeah.
Nah, it feels great. So do you guys have any personal favorite songs that resonated you with the most, whether it was recording, writing, or performing them live from the release?
oh man, I feel like every one, really. Like, I'm happy with every single song. Like, I love the lyrics of, like, the title track Relentless Force a lot, and Death Blow. Like, they're very, like, cathartic singing them, and Nocturnal Slaughter. Like, I don't know, I just like all of them, really. Like, we've been enjoying playing these new songs too, and the crowd has been very responsive to them too. So
Definitely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like the title track, honestly, Relentless Force. It just, like, just what I want to listen to, you know what I
Definitely.
mean? It just punches you in the face. And,
Sets the tone for the entire
it's
record.
one I'll never get sick of playing live, I don't think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Fantastic, fantastic. So one of my favorite things about this album is the artwork for it. So talk to me about the vision that you had for this album cover when you guys were in the studio.
Yeah. Well, we we did like a little Zoom chat with James Bosma, who did municipal waste artwork, and that's like one of the most, I'm sure familiar for most people with municipal waste's like last release. He did their artwork, and he's just an incredible artist, and it was really awesome. Like, I feel like he translated our ideas very well into a painting, and we just wanted something like, like a gauntlet badass with a skull.
The color scheme was also kind of like a Destruction album cover,
Yeah.
like the idea of purples and stuff.
Yeah, the idea was like very inspired by Destruction, Inferno Overkill, like that album, with the skull and like that. And I wanted,
colors.
I wanted it to be like very bright and like vivid, much, like thrash. So
Absolutely. It's this like larger than life kind of feel to it. It feels very just that, but also old school too, with the hands breaking through the earth, the weapons and all that. I love it. I love it. I mentioned to you guys before, I picked up the EP when I was out in Pittsburgh at Attic Records. Shout out Attic Records.
Yeah.
And between that and Siege of Cruelty, do you guys feel that the band has grown more from those earlier EPs and demos versus the new studio album?
Definitely. Like, I feel like we kind of honed in on our sound. Whenever we put out our first EP, we like really didn't know what we were gonna do. We were kind of going for this like sacrilege crossover type of sounds. And yeah, I mean, then we kind of just were like, yeah, we sound like Sodom whenever we released Siege, or after our first EP. We were like, man, we kind of sound like Sodom, so we wanted to make like more along
straight up
those
thrash, I guess, or like a blackened thrash kind of
more
thing.
aggressive.
And like, we listen to so much different stuff, like lots of crust punk, lots of black metal, death metal, early death metal anyway.
You hear the infusion of that in a lot of those early stuff. You hear that crust, you hear that punk, and all just that really just gritty stuff.
Yeah. And like creatively, like me personally, like writing riffs, I am all over the place. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, I love all this shit. Like I love Deicide's first album, and I like, the crustier Dark Throne shit. So it's just like kind of like melding it all,
Absolutely, absolutely. Any comments?
Yeah, we'll go on. I mean, they said everything.
Yeah, definitely. They took the words right out of your mouth. Exactly. Like, there's definitely a tonnage with the band of a lot of the earlier stuff too. Like, you hear this more that crustier, punkier, edgier type of stuff, and then but still very like thrash oriented too, very rooted in thrash. But it seems you guys are very much toned in with everything that you're doing now with this new release that you have, and it's just incredible. You guys are coming up in just an incredible timing with this new revitalization of thrash, like between acts like Wraith, Grave Ripper, Bastard Cross, Unholy Night. There's a lot of really killer bands. What does it mean to you guys to be part of just this incredible revitalization of thrash?
I think it's really cool, I think it's cool that we all kind of are doing this thing and reviving this thing that people are very passionate about, and it's like very energetic music, and I feel like that's what a lot of people want right now. A lot of people just want to have fun and let loose, and thrash is like the best genre to do that with because it's very fast, it's very upbeat. You can go to the show and like lose your fucking mind. So it's cool to be lumped in and mentioned with the same bands because they're all awesome, and we all like, we love Wraith. We played with Wraith, and like Grave Ripper's awesome, like all those bands like that you've mentioned. Yeah, it's just cool. We're like really excited about it.
Definitely.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool. It all happened around the same time, like without even knowing each other. And then it's like you find these other bands like, oh, they kind of have a sound like us too. Like it's just cool, like Bastard Cross, their stuff's awesome, like that blackened thrash stuff, and like, I just
really dirty and grimy,
and
just
it's not like the overproduced. A
Like,
lot
you
of
hear
metal
the
has
distortion.
gotten so overproduced over the years. I feel like you don't have that like cacophony of noise, that makes me love metal,
absolutely.
yeah.
It's all just, it's kind of cool that you said that, like, so many other bands didn't really know about each other I remember like it mainly happened around like, you know, around the pandemic when everything kind of started like popping up everywhere. Like Grave River put out their first EP, and Wraith had just put out Absolute Power at this time. And then, you know, the world shuts down, and then there's just this major, you know, just boom of just thrash and death thrash in general. You guys originally are here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a little bit ways of home. Tell me about the metal scene, what's happening out in Pittsburgh and, you know, the Western Pennsylvania area.
It's good. You know, Pittsburgh's a small city. There's the scene's always been small there, but I will say, like, the bands that are there, they make an effort, and there are shows. There is a scene. There's a bigger punk scene in Pittsburgh. The punk scene has always been thriving, but the metal scene is smaller and it's very small comparatively to like Philly or Detroit, like, you know.
Absolutely.
Cities. But it's good. It's doing good. It's kicking.
Nice.
And, you know.
Who are your guys'?
Metal shows, you know.
Yeah.
Play them both. And
A lot of blending it together.
Yeah. Who are your guys' some favorite locals from the Pittsburgh area? Yeah.
Ancient Torture for sure.
Yeah.
What's up, homies?
Yeah.
Lady Beast.
Lady Beast. Turcada.
Turcada, nice. I have to shout out Body Farm too. Body Farm's killer.
Yeah.
Body Farm. But nah, dude, it's really just cool scene. Even like with like you guys being more of a thrash band, still being welcomed into that punk scene too.
Yeah.
Kind of just still find your roots and find your footing there, but then being able to take that and do something else with it where you guys are at now.
Yes.
Portion of the interview, what can we expect to see from Vicious Blade for the rest of the year?
Well, I hope we are playing a lot of shows. We're going to be playing in May in Seattle at the Northwest Terror Fest.
Nice.
And starting to write new music.
Fantastic.
So, you know, taking it like that, you know. You know, shows have always popped up for us, whether in Pittsburgh or out of town. So, like, yeah, hopefully we're gonna like keep moving in this direction, you know.
Yeah. Try to sneak a music video in.
Absolutely.
Or two.
Or two. We've been. It's, you know, we wanted to do one earlier this year, but you know, shit happens. But we're gonna try to make it happen for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A new record, man. That's like the one priority. I feel like just keep it flowing, you know, and just like.
Just can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah, man. It's like once those juices start going, the creative juices, you just got to keep it rolling.
You just have that momentum, and you just want to keep playing shows and recording and lather, rinse, repeat.
And like the studio, for me personally, is my favorite. Like writing and recording, like shows are awesome and all, but like doing the creative process is like, I love that. You know,
Nice.
You've said the same thing.
Yeah.
Just like the writing and recording is, you know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so guys, thanks again for taking the
Thank
time.
you so much.
Any last minute shout outs you guys have?
Shout out to everybody attending the Decibel Metal and Beer Fest and everybody who has supported Vicious Blade so far and supported the new album. Thank you guys so much.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys go pick up the new album from Vicious Blade, Relentless Force. It's out now via Redefining Darkness Media. Thanks again for watching, everybody. All the links down below to everybody's socials. Thanks again. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next interview. Take care, and bye-bye.